Hello! Hi everyone, I am back after not being here for like, has it been like 4 or 5 months? I don't know. At the time of filming, I think it's about 4 months, but you know, been super busy with stuff. What kind of stuff? Just a lot of super busy stuff. But I'm back now. Took a little bit of a break just for honestly just kind of mental health reasons. The past few months have been the winter time, obviously, and I tend to have a harder time in the winter in general. So I'm feeling better and I want to share some stuff with you guys. And I am a bit late, but Happy New Year. Happy 2023 to everyone. I hope the year's been treating you well. It's been okay for me so far. I hope it stays that way. But yeah, so I have some stuff that I'd like to share with you guys. A lot of this stuff isn't like necessarily from any like particular month of like hauls or anything like that, or like particular orders, just some stuff that I've received. I wasn't getting like any orders for a while because everything was on a boat. I've been paying exclusively for like surface parcel when I can, because it's like $30. Max like $50 is what I've had to pay, as opposed to like $100+, sometimes like $200 for DHL. So like, yeah, I'm not paying those prices for shipping. But yeah, because of that, everything's been taking months to get here. And then suddenly everything came in all at the same time. So I'm not gonna go over absolutely everything, but stuff that I've either not unboxed yet or stuff that I really want to share with you guys. So let's get into it, because I have, it's not too much, but it's still a good amount, and I don't think I have too much memory on my camera right now. So let's get into that. First, we're in a new setting right now. I hope this one works out, because honestly, this is really comfortable, and this was really easy to set up, and I can also hide things back here and then grab them like I'm doing now. Alright, yes. So first up, we've got a couple Nendoroids, and they are the, I love these Nendoroids so much. They are the, oh, let me hold them properly in the way that I pose them. Then again, they'll be B-roll. They're the Sands and Papyrus Nendoroids from Undertale. And I specifically got these heart-shaped bases in red and blue for these two. I ordered these bases like months ago now. I think I got these back in like July, and I've just been waiting to put them on these two Nendoroids. And what a game changer these bases are. They're perfect. Like I do, like the blue for Sans could have been a little bit more like on the nose, but the Papyrus one is exquisite. They knocked these Nendoroids out of the park. I'm obsessed with these Nendoroids. These might be like some of my favorite Nendoroids. Their designs translated perfectly. And like, okay, Sans didn't come with that many accessories. I have him with like the ketchup bottle right now. It comes with a hot dog. You can have him sitting, and you can have him with like one blue eye. Actually, I think they gave you 2 blue eyes, but either way. He could have been a little bit better done, I think, in terms of accessories, but like, I'm not upset about it. I think he looks great. I think he turned out great. Like, this is Sans. It's fantastic. But Papyrus, let me put down Sans for a second before I drop something. Exquisite Nendoroid. Like, first of all, look at this. Handsome, there's a hair on him. That's my bad. Look at this handsome little man. This is definitely not focused. You absolutely cannot see this from the angle that I'm holding it, but like, he came with such great expressions. He came with like a bunch of eyebrows that you can switch out too to kind of change up his face, to either make him look like not angry, but like confident, or like super happy with his little spaghetti. What other accessory did he come with? I don't have his box. But the main thing for him is like the heads and like the faceplates that they gave him. But his like sculpt and like his killer hourglass figure translated absolutely perfectly to Nendoroid form. Like his little cape, his little boots, his little pose. It's just the perfect Nendoroid. I'm so happy with these two. I also have Undyne ordered, and I am really excited for her, but I don't think that she's gonna be anywhere near as good as these two. They're just like perfect. I was also like nervous about the white, because obviously they're skeletons. They're all like, they're completely white. I was nervous about it coming with like paint defects and stuff, but like as far as I can tell, like I don't have any issues. A lot of like lower quality like pop-up parades and Nendoroids, which like don't always have the best quality control. Usually if there's like white on them, it doesn't come out like the cleanest, but like we're good so far. We're good. And then on the topic of, come here, of Undertale, I got the Undertale vinyl box set. I got this one like forever ago, but I haven't shared it, and I've been, this is like one of my favorite things in my collection. I don't talk about it all that often, but I do collect vinyl here and there, and it's been mostly video game soundtracks and then like a couple just like rock bands that I listen to, but this is one of my favorite vinyl box sets. It's by Fangamer, and they do like just incredible vinyl box sets for their games. But this one, I'll do B-roll and stuff. It's a bit dusty, hold on. It's a little bit dusty. The art for this one, exquisite. Like, it comes with how many records? 4, I think? 5? That is 5 if I can count. It is. And all of the artwork for them is so beautiful. I don't remember which one's my favorite. Let me look. It's Record 1 Side B Snowden, because that one has some of my favorite tracks on it, but Hotland does have Death by Glamour, which is a absolute banger. I love the Undertale soundtrack. It's one of my favorite soundtracks out there. Listen to it all the time. There's like a song for almost everything. It's like on every single one of my like playlists, like my like, what do I even call it? Like my having fun playlist. That sounds so cheesy. But like it's on my studying playlist. I have more playlists, but I don't remember what they are. So I love the music, and I'm so happy to have this box set. This box set, I was on Fangamer, and it was out of stock for the longest time, but I put myself as like, I put my email down and I was like, you know, notify me when it's available. And they sent me an email being like, oh, because you were one of the first people to ask to be notified, you have like exclusive access to the stock right now for like 48 hours or something like that. Like I'm sure other people got it, but like a certain amount of people got access to it. I didn't even look at the price. I didn't have money at the time. I bought it immediately. Didn't even think about it. I was like parked outside of somewhere waiting to pick up someone. And in like the 30 seconds that I was parked there, I bought it just like that. So happy to have that. I want to get the Deltarune ones so bad, but they're sold out. I waited too long because I was waiting for like the chapter 2 one to come out while chapter 1 was in stock, and then chapter 2 came out and it just all sold out immediately. So I'm sad about that, but hopefully I'll get that soon. What else do I have here? One more Nendoroid before I move on to the scale figures. I have the Zagreus Nendoroid from Hades. I think he came out really, really well. I know that there was a lot of, people weren't like super happy with him just because they did get rid of a lot of like the details from like the original art style, but I kind of get it. They're trying to keep the price low. Nendoroids are already kind of like expensive. I'm sure that would have just like upped the price, but I think he came out great. I never really had an issue with like the lesser details. I have Thanatos ordered as well. Actually, I think he's on the way now. I think I just paid for him and they just put him on a boat. But I'm super excited to have the two of them together. I think Zagreus came out great. I really like his accessories. I have him with his sword and his little like diamond thing that you shoot out. I don't remember what it's called. I really like his expressions. I think the crown that he has came out really, really well, and he's overall like a super clean Nendoroid. Like I'm super pleased with him. Can't wait to have him with Thanatos. Came out great. And Hades 2 is coming out. Oh my god, I'm so excited for that. I can't even like express how excited I am for that. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about the Nendoroids. All came out like super solid lately. I've been really I'm probably not even in frame right now, but whatever. I've been really trying to cut down on Nendoroids lately. I have like a bunch that are still coming in, but after, I think like this month, This month is February right now at the time of filming. If this video comes out in April, oops. But after like this month, I really don't have all that many Nendoroids ordered. I only have a couple that I'm like looking at too, so I've been really cutting back on Nendoroids. I've just been not as like happy with them lately, but I still do really like them. Especially like they always come out with like my favorite characters. Like Basil from Amori, he's getting a Nendoroid. Can't wait for the rest of the cast. I would get all of them. But like Amori's not gonna get other figures probably, so gotta get them when we can get them, you know? Okay, so next up, I'm getting into scale figures now. And I do have one scale figure that I've already unboxed that I want to share just because I love him so much. But there are Persona 5 Royal, or just Persona 5 spoilers in general. But yeah, if you don't want to get spoiled, don't watch this. I'll put like a timestamp somewhere and you can skip this part of the video. You're missing out, but it is what it is. You better be playing Persona 5. So let me just reach over here and grab him. A lot of you can probably guess what this is. A big surprise, it's the Loki Akechi figure. Look, Loki version, Crow. Okay, I've played Persona 5. I swear. It is the Akechi Goro Crow Loki version figure by Mega House, and I am so happy he got a figure of himself in his like dark edgy form. I am in love with this figure. As soon as I saw him come out, I ordered him, of course. Akechi's one of my favorite characters. Ryuji's like my number one. Akechi's somewhere in the top also. I love all the boys, man. All the dudes are so good. Ryuji, Yusuke, Akechi, not Morgana. Morgana can fuck right off. I hate Morgana. I am looking for his Nendoroid, but fuck Morgana. And then like Maruki is also up there. I love Maruki and Futaba. You know what? I love Persona 5. Either way, I'm just super happy that they did come out with like a Crow dark mask version of Akechi. He came out incredibly. His pose... Okay, so like it's... The figure's meant to recreate the showtime between him and Joker from seen from like the last semester. And I love that. I have the Joker ordered as well. I have Arsene right now, and I'm planning on getting Loki when he comes out so that I can have the whole set and recreate the whole showtime. I'm so excited for that set. But my only gripe is how fucking big this base is. Like, he's straight up on a surfboard. He's just... Surfboard sounds for this part. like this base is massive. I do think it came out okay. Initially when I saw photos of it, I was like not really loving it, but I mean it's just the base in the end. I thought there was like a little bit too much going on, but it's grown on me, so I'm actually okay with it. Joker's base, from the photos I've seen, I don't like it, but it is what it is. I'm not like too upset about the base. Like, at least they did something with it. But he came out incredibly. His outfit is fantastic. They absolutely nailed it. I love like the glossy kind of like see-through part that you have on the ends of his outfit, like his cape and his sleeves here. His sword is incredible. Like there's like a slight gradient on the red. And then just the overall like colors and shading for the rest of him is great. I put him with his mask on and his like crazy faceplate underneath. I did think about having him without his mask, but like, nah, you gotta have him with his mask. Only thing is, his mask is so fragile. I luckily didn't break anything, but if I didn't read the My Figure Collection comments like beforehand to know that it was fragile, I almost definitely would have broken something. Because even just like being super, super careful with it initially to take off like his mask, I'm just gonna put him down. This is like, you can go right there. It's like freaking me out. I would have almost definitely broken something because already like I grabbed it and I was being super, super careful about it. And I felt like it was like just a little bit more pressure and I would have broken. So luckily nothing broke. I would have been devastated. I've heard it's easy to fix, but like I don't want to deal with that. I don't have super glue right now. Super happy with him. I love him. He's one of my like favorite Persona 5 figures now. Is he? Nah, I love all my Persona 5 figures. That's a big thing to say. So happy that Mega House is doing the boys now. Like, we got Yusuke coming out soon, and I really hope that they announce Ryuji. Like, what, we have Futaba, Futaba's prototype announced, we have Haru coming out, so we're really just, like, missing... Are we really only missing Ryuji at this point? Like, Morgana is in the figure with Haru. Oh, and An. So we're missing Ryuji and An. Of course, the dumb blondes. There he is. They did give him a little bit of a butt too. Look at that. Anyway, let's move on to the part that everyone likes when I show off the knife. What do I open first? Does this have any assembly? I'm gonna go with the one that has no assembly. I should put this down for a second. Oh my fucking god! Okay, it's fine. What is her name? I don't remember her name in English, but it says May here. I know her name's not May. Shh. Whatever. It's the Pokemon Black and White girl. I don't remember her name. I can't lie. I didn't play Pokemon Black or White because I really want to. I always really, really wanted to. I was like at the perfect age for loving Pokemon. I had just put 400 hours into Pokemon Diamond and then like another 100 into Pearl and Platinum. I basically played the same game 3 times. And then when Black and White came out, I was ecstatic. My little child brain couldn't believe that I was gonna get to play more Pokemon. And then it was gifted to me, and it was accidentally gifted to me in French. And I do speak and read French, but I could not get over it. I still have that French copy somewhere. And like I tried replaying it again recently and I couldn't do it. Anyway, here we are. Shh, who's messaging me? Shush, I'm busy. I'm opening my figures. Oh, she came out so good. Oh my god. Ooh. Kotobukiya always nails the Pokemon figures, like especially like this line with the like Pokemon. I have to mute my phone. It's distracting me. I'm gonna put this all down. Shush. Who is it? Of course it's them. They know who they are. Let's get this cleaned up. Shit. Cleaned up and out of the way. Do you guys keep all the plastic for your figures? Like, you know, like all the, like, the little plastic bits that figures come. What? This is not going well. I'm just gonna put it on the floor altogether and do it later. But, like, do you guys keep the plastic bits for your figures? I do. I don't know what for, but I definitely have them. Alright, let me look at you. Oh, you turned out so good. Oh my god, she actually came out incredible. Oh wow. Fucking Kotobukiya. Always. Are the rest of my figures here by Kotobukiya? Wow, this is a. Nope, that's not Kotobukiya. That's Fat Company. And I'm a bit worried about that one actually. Kotobukiya always knocks it out of the park. I've never gotten a bad Kotobukiya figure. Like, every Kotobukiya figure is fantastic. I'm always happy with it. And it's always like a reasonable price. Anyway, so here we have her. I don't remember her name. It's not Hilda. The other one's Hilda, right? And Snivy. And she came out so good. Like, her outfit is fantastic. Her pose is fantastic. Her little snake came out incredible. The Pokeball looks really good. The Pokeball is like really glossy. And her hair, like the sculpt for her hair is really good, but they actually like added a really good amount of shading to it. Which is usually something that hair is lacking. But not like her her buns. That can sound awkward potentially. But like her hair buns look really, really good, despite the fact that it's like a little bit of an awkward hairstyle. And her face is so cute and so clean. Like her little like angry, but like, oh. What was that? Oh. And her outfit's super cute as well. She does have a couple little like very minor paint scuffs. Like they're just like a really light gray weird color on like the skirt, but like barely noticeable. That looks like a hair. Nope, that's not a hair. It just came off. Okay, good. Yeah, super solid. This line of Kotobukiya figures with like this Pokemon shaped Pokeball base, they all look incredible. They all come out so clean and they all look fantastic together. So I'm super excited to get more of these. I have, I think his name's Brendan from, no, that goes with May. I have the other May and Brendan ordered, and I have, I also don't know his name. No, it's not Lucas. The boy that goes with her. I have that one, and I'm ecstatic to get more of these. I love these figures. They're so good. Where am I gonna put you? Yeah, get up and put you somewhere safe. All right, next up, we got Renwell from Tales of Arise, also by Kotobukiya. Also, it's a little bit dusty. She's been sitting waiting to be opened for a little bit now. Let's go. So I got her off of AmiAmi, and I didn't get her with her pre-order bonus, which is arguably the best. Let me not leave an open knife right where my arm tends to go. I'm putting my knife here. Remind me. She came with arguably the best pre-order bonus that Kotobukiya has ever done for any figure. Yeah. Which is, Hoodle. This one right here. But I didn't get her with the pre-order bonus. And the main reason is that the AmiAmi price was really, really good. Kotobukiya prices are always fantastic. I need this knife again. But I would have had to get her off of a different site to get the pre-order bonus. Or the exclusive bonus. Which was Hoodle. And I was not going to pay. I did really, really consider it. I almost got her off of Kotobukiya, or Koto US, to get the bonus piece, but I couldn't justify spending. It would have been like $270 Canadian, something like that. Maybe not that much, but like well more than what I was willing to pay for literally a little owl thing that's this big. I'm really sad I don't have him because he's the best part of the series, is the little fucking owl and the like owls that you find around the world that just go like that just say hoo in the most human voice. Like they didn't even try to make it sound like an owl. It's just straight up a dude going hoo. Maybe I'll be able to find like something to replace that. Maybe I'll make my own. Who knows? Might get a little bit artsy over here, but in the meantime, we just got Renwell, whose design and like figure, by the way, immaculate. Like you'll see in just a moment, in case you don't already know, she has so much beautiful details on it. So many beautiful details. Let me just get everything out. This book is all the details. This book has more detail in it than some figures put in their entire or figure companies put into their entire figure. Like, holy shit. Look at that gold detailing. Look at the writing inside this book. It looks like an old ancient book filled with like magic. By the way, Love on a Box, like for the other box too, Love on a Box is no bigger than what it needs to be. Like this is pretty reasonable for a box size. Alright, let's get this book into her little hand. Okay, that was like surprisingly hard to get on. That was weird. I normally don't have like any issues with Kotobukiya figures, but whatever. That wasn't, it could have been a lot worse. It's actually, it's not all the way in. That kind of bugs me. Why is this like not working? You don't really see it. Okay, here she is. I'm scared of this book falling now. And she's like, I didn't even notice they put snow on the base to kind of like recreate like the snowy area that you meet her in for the first time. Oh wow, she's even better than I thought she'd be. Okay. Why is she shaking like that? So real quick, Renwell is not one of my favorite characters from Tales of Arise. I actually found her a little bit annoying in the game. Regardless, like she's still good. I still like her. And I really, really like her dynamic with Law. It's been a while since I played the game. His name's Law, right? But I couldn't pass up on this figure. This figure it looks so... Why does it feel like it's shaking? I'm sure we're good. I couldn't pass up on this figure. This figure is too good. Her design is too good. And like the amount of detail that they put into this figure is incredible, especially for the price that it was at. Like it was a little bit, Kotobukiya has been putting up their prices just like any other figure company. But at least for them, like, I feel like it's justified because I'm always happy with their figures, in case I didn't stress this enough before. Her hair, like the actual sculpt of her hair is incredible. There's so many individual strands. It's so dynamic for how simple her haircut is. Like she has like a little strand that comes out on the side here and it's just, it looks so good. Her expression's perfect. Her outfit is perfect. Her sleeves, I didn't notice her sleeves before. I just noticed it now as I was putting on the book. They're kind of like open in some areas. They're like cut off and like, it just basically just covers up her elbow. But like they're open, kind of, they have like these holes and they look so cool. Like the sculpt of them is so intricate, I guess. And all the gold detailings on her are incredible. There's just so many different individual pieces to her outfit and they all came out like immaculately. I do think the color and sculpt though, I just noticed this, on the back parts of these like winged parts of her cape, a little bit messy. Like the paint isn't the cleanest and the sculpt isn't the cleanest, but otherwise like you don't really see that part. So I can really give that a pass. She turned out incredible! And normally I don't like these like rocky bases that Kotobukiya does. What's a good example that I can give? Oh, the Heisei Sasaki Kotobukiya figure is kind of like a rocky base. I don't like those normally. But I actually don't mind it here. I think it's because like this cobblestone design is kind of like asymmetrical, whereas like a lot of them are very, you know, here's the I don't know anything about roads. And then the snow details on it are actually really nice. I'll just say, normally I don't like this type of base. It looks good. It came out really nice. This is a really great figure. If you like Tales of Arise, I'd suggest picking her up, or even just like witches. She's a really cute like little witch figure. I have Elfin ordered as well, and I'm really excited for him to come in as well. I don't care for his base. His type of like rock base is a base I don't care for, but he looks really good from the photos I've seen already because people are getting him and mine's on a boat. All right, last figure. We have one more, and I'm scared to assemble this one, honestly. This one, this figure. So it's the Kyoko Kirigiri figure by Fat Company from Danganronpa. The first was a Trigger Happy Havoc. I finally got her in. I ordered this figure literally over a year ago in stock from Good Smile International. I think I just almost stabbed myself. I think I mentioned this story when I was opening up the Chiaki Fat Company figure many videos ago now. Like at least one video ago. It's not like I have that many videos, but like a long time ago. And I initially had both Kyoko and Chiaki ordered off of Funimation, like the Funimation store, with a discount, which I was really happy about. But there's like a little Monokuma here sweating and blushing. Look at that little guy. And then there's like the Monokuma window here, kind of like the Chiaki window that is on the other box. But yeah, I had it ordered off of Funimation store, and they basically messaged me at the time that they were releasing being like, we got too many pre-orders to fulfill every order. So you can keep your pre-order, but we might not be getting more. So I'm like, why would I keep my pre-order? Then it really sounds like you guys aren't getting more. And they didn't. So I canceled it. Is there even any tape? I'm cutting nothing. I canceled it and tried to get them elsewhere. I got Chiaki off of Amazon Japan. I'm cutting nothing. There's no tape. I got Chiaki off of Amazon Japan. Paid aftermarket for her. Wasn't happy about that. Not like super bad aftermarket, but a little bit aftermarket. But I got Kyoko in stock off of Good Smile International. And I ordered that January of 2022. It was like January 23rd. It was really close to my birthday. That's why I remember it. But they weren't shipping anything out, which I was really upset about, and they were very quick to charge me, may I just add, and then just hold on to my money while they kept my figure. But they finally shipped it out. It's February, and I finally got it a couple weeks ago. Can you believe it? But I've been super excited for this figure. A little bit, my hype has died down a little bit, I can't lie, after waiting for so long. And I know that she has some really, really bad quality control issues, so I am worried about that. But let's get her assembled. And, oh boy, this is a lot of assembling. And I'll let you know how that goes. First off, base is nice. Like the gym setting that they went for. Forgot the word there. The basketball, the chair, and then like the pink blood that they have splattered all over it. The desk also has like a tiny smidge of blood, and then also like the smartphones that they have for the killing game or whatever. So let's... I feel like I might actually need the instructions for this. The like plastic bit here, the translucent part that like goes behind the figure that's supposed to like... It looks like the like target from that you have from the game with the noodle cup on it, is all like scratched up and scuffed and like dirty, and you can't get it off, so I really hope that's not how it stays. Luckily it's in the background, but that's really poopy. And I don't think there's a protective film on it. I can't tell. I'll have to, oh, wait. No, that does not feel like a protective film. I'll look on my figure collection, but if it's not a protective film and that's really how it is, I'm very upset. I'm very big sad with that one. Like, you know, sometimes figures have like issues with like getting them on the peg. Sometimes you have to like stretch them a little bit to like points where you're not comfortable with it, but I mean that's just kind of part of having figures, unfortunately. But like what am I actually supposed to do here? Because like it's just like all her hair and you can't really move her hair too much. That was one, despite the fact that that was one of the worst figure assembling experiences I've ever had. And despite the fact that the plastic bit that they sent me is all janked up and doesn't look very good, honestly, but it's like in the background so you don't see it all that bad. This figure is really cool. This figure is really sick. It's a super dynamic figure. Sorry if my enthusiasm's gone. That was really something. It's actually been like 15 minutes of me just trying to get her on that peg. But she looks really great. Apart from like the scuffed up plastic bit, and then also like there's like these really awkward bits like right above her boot where I think like her sock is supposed to be sticking out. That looks kind of like they just forgot to like paint part of her leg, and it's like a weird seam line there. From a distance, it's not that bad. She looks great. Her hair sculpt is a little bit messy. Her paint job on her hair is a little bit messy. But otherwise, the paint job overall is a little bit like, there's like very tiny scuffs here and there. Is that from me just now as I was struggling to assemble her? I don't think so, honestly. The only scuffs that are really from me are like on the desk itself, but they're like minor. Otherwise, like, the figure is really great. The base is really cool. The, like, pink blood splatters everywhere really sick. I love Monokuma's little pose in this. And I love, like, the ramen. Actually, the ramen noodles kind of look like ass. But they're in the background, so that's not too big of a deal. This is one of my Grail figures. I was so ecstatic when this got announced, but... Like I was like, when I got into figure collecting, before these got announced for re-release, I was like, I need these figures. I will never be able to get these figures because their aftermarket's insane, but like, I need these figures. I don't know what I have to do. Having it now, I love that it's in my collection. I probably won't be ever getting rid of this. We'll see. But like, I'm a little bit underwhelmed now that's actually here. I can't lie. I think maybe partially it's like the wait. Like I waited so long to get this, I like forget the amount of times that it got pushed back, but like it literally took a year for them to ship it to me. And like obviously that's for reasons outside of their control, but it still took a while. And then, you know, when you look at her head on, her face is a little bit weird. Like you're supposed to look at her from a sideways angle, so it's like not too big of a deal, but still a bit strange. Overall, I still really, really like this figure. I think like Fat Company, before I actually like really got into figure collecting, Fat Company had some of my favorite figures. I always thought like their figures were so cool, so dynamic, so like intricate. Now it's clearly Kotobukiya. That's my favorite. But like, I think Fat Company's designs are always really, really sick. they just always drop the ball on quality control, I think. And then obviously they always like delay figures to the point where it's like, can you just give me the figure? I'm a little bit tired of waiting. And then some people I know lose like their hype for figures when you delay it that much. But regardless, here she is. She looks really cool. I'm really happy to have her. A bitch to set up. I just scratched my face. But happy to have her regardless. I'm putting her on my Danganronpa shelf with Chiaki. I do also have, what's her name? The Kaede Fat Company figure coming. Ordered. She's supposed to come out in October. Why are Chiaki and Kyoko a 1/8 scale and then that one's a 1/7 scale? Like, maybe it's because, like, there's some, like, more smaller, intricate parts to it, and, like, they just wanted to make sure they wouldn't break. But, like, I really hope it doesn't look weird on the shelf. Oh yeah, Danganronpa. There she is. And then I also have the Kaede bunny to be opening soon. Look out for that video. She's so cool. Ugh, I love Kyoko. If I had to pick between this figure and the bunny, I think I'd still pick the bunny. The bunny is just like, does something to me. Like the figure, what the hell was that? Why did I say it like that? But like this figure is really, really sick. It really like captures the game really beautifully. That's the whole haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. I was really nervous going into this, I can't lie, because there was so much time between me filming before, between filming now, and I'm always nervous before I film, like very nervous. But I'm feeling pretty good. I hope this video doesn't fall apart like the last one. I actually had a like really, really long video that was supposed to be posted. That was going to be like an hour long. That was almost done being edited, and then all the footage just like fell apart. So I gave up on that one. I was also a little bit upset about that. That's one of the reasons why it took me so long to post again. But I'm hoping to be a little bit more consistent with filming. I am really busy with school. I am really busy with lots of stuff, as we know. But I do hope to be able to interact with you guys more. Oh, and before I forget, because I always forget things while I'm filming, I am planning on doing like a Q&A video to celebrate hitting 1K. Oh my god. Never expected that. I didn't think anyone would watch my videos, let alone... Shut the fuck up, Wally. I'm connecting with the audience. I didn't think anyone would watch my videos, let alone 1,000 people. That's insane to me. So, thank you guys so much. But yeah, feel free to leave me some questions in the comments. They don't have to be figure-related questions or anime-related questions. They can be more open-ended questions also, and things like that. And then hopefully at some point within at least the next 8 months, who knows, I'll film a Q&A video. But yeah, please don't get too personal though with the comments. I'm just a little guy in the end. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll hopefully be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.